Hi everyone, it's Simon Keeling here, and it is Thursday the 27th of September. Thanks again for watching. This is pretty much how I feel today, but thank goodness our area of low pressure has now disappeared and we can get back to some normal weather forecasting. I'm back from London, off to university today at the University of Birmingham, where I start my lecturing to this year's MSc students. I'll be lecturing the weather forecasting course, so it's nice to actually get back to some normality and to get on with the weather proper. Okay, thinking about this cold weather that we've been talking about coming through around the 4th of October time. Now, this is the ensemble from this morning going forward in 24-hour steps. Sorry, actually these are in 12-hour steps, of course, aren't they? So let's just go through them. You notice this area of low pressure that's off towards the northeast of Scotland. Look, there's the ridge building in during the course of Sunday. Now watch the low that's out towards the west there. It's that feature that's going to be tracking across to the north of Scotland as we head into the middle to latter part of next week. And what happens with that is that as it passes eastwards, it introduces this north and northwesterly flow. Now on the model runs this morning, the colder air is kind of confined to the far north of England, to Scotland and to Northern Ireland, and the ridge out to the west never really builds in because this area of low pressure, this trough, develops out towards the more central sides of the Atlantic, and it kind of prevents the ridge getting too far north. But I must admit, my feeling on this is still, as the ensemble is suggesting, look, that the ridge is going to try and build in. It's not showing so intense on this set of charts, but my feeling is that that cold air will come in around the 4th. It may be that it does only affect perhaps Scotland and down the east coast of England before the ridge gets in, but I do then think that that ridge will hang around for several days, probably longer than it's been shown on here, with high pressure dominating to the south for several days. So I do think we're going to get into a dry spell of weather once that cold weather has cleared through. Now, as far as the detail goes for today, this is the chart for 7 o'clock this morning. Here's the remnants of the overnight showers that are clearing away from southeastern coasts, and you can see that we've got a weak ridge of high pressure building through the country during the day. So we've got 1 or 2 hefty showers around, particularly in the west at first this morning. These will be clearing away though, I think, by this afternoon, and then it looks as if we are going to go into a mainly dry afternoon. Yes, 1 or 2 showers around, but sunny spells, much drier compared to what we've had recently. I think by the time we get through into this evening, will persistent rain affecting western Scotland, western parts of Ireland, and just watch that area of rain, this line of rain here, as it tracks eastwards during the course of the night. By the time we get through to Friday morning, it's mainly affecting northern England, it's across Wales and southwest England, starting to nudge into the Midlands during the course of tomorrow morning, but as a much weakened feature, and it'll be clearing southeastern coast of the country probably by tomorrow evening. We're then going to find the area of low pressure intensifying to the northwest of Scotland, bringing strong winds here and some heavy rains across northern and western parts of Scotland, gale force winds in those areas. And then as we head through the overnight period, so the low passes close to northern Scotland, bringing these heavy showers across northern and western parts of Scotland, but elsewhere it is generally dry, just a few showers on western coasts. As we head in towards the morning on Saturday, low pressure will be centred out in the North Sea. We get this west-northwesterly flow affecting much of the country then, with some showers across northern and western areas, but ridge of high pressure look building in, and I think that ridge is going to be building through nicely during the day. So we'll have sunny spells, but it will be generally dry for most, just a few showers to the north and to the west. And then heading into the overnight period into Sunday, well, more intense rain starting to move into western Scotland overnight, with the winds increasing. Heavy rain by the morning look across Scotland, across Northern Ireland, tracking its way eastwards, and some heavy rain starting to come into northwestern parts of England, Cumbria, southwest Scotland, across central parts of Ireland probably during the course of Sunday morning, but the south looks staying generally dry, although perhaps some low cloud and bits and pieces of drizzle affecting the western coast of Wales. Through Sunday afternoon, that front becomes slow moving across northern England. Now it could be that we get some pretty heavy rain again across northwest England during the course of Sunday night into Monday morning, and northwest England didn't really have that intense a rainfall as the northeast over the last few days. It could be that this time it's your turn to get some rain, although I'm not going to talk about flooding. We're talking about 30-40 millimetres of rain possible. And then heading into Monday, well, the front clears southeastward, so quite a cloudy and a damp start to the day across central and southern parts of England. Elsewhere, we've got sunny spells and showers following into the north and the west, most of them affecting western coasts. On Tuesday, another area of rain comes into western Scotland, some of it heavy. It affects Western Ireland as well. It tracks eastwards through the day. More southern areas and eastern parts, though, tending to stay brighter and also drier in the morning, but some showers in the afternoon. And then what we'll find is this front edging its way southeastwards into the afternoon on Tuesday and heading into Wednesday too. And then for Wednesday, low pressure is up towards the north of Scotland again. That means that northern and western Scotland, northern and western Ireland, northwest England, northern and western coast of Wales will see showers, some of them quite heavy, but more eastern, central and southern parts of the country should be staying largely dry. And then we get into the period where there's some discrepancy between the models, because this is getting into the 4th. Remember we were talking about the colder air up to the north? Well, this is our low look, and on the GFS model, the GFS wants to maintain this warm southwesterly flow. It keeps the low away and it never brings the cold air into the north. It just passes away to the north. But I don't think the GFS has got this one quite nailed. I think that we are going to go into the pattern that we saw here. Let's just get those charts up. I think we're going to go into this pattern from about the 4th, which is where we get this northwesterly flow coming across northern and western parts of Scotland, and then, as I said, we then pick up the southwesterly flow, which is quite a warm southwesterly flow as the area of high pressure builds in for several days after the sort of 5th of October. I think that's the way that we're going to see things. Okay, so that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Don't forget the site's all kept free of charge by the adverts that you see around the screen. So it's you clicking on the adverts or coming back and viewing the adverts and viewing the site, telling your friends about the site, that keeps it all free of charge. So once again, thanks for watching and keep the sun shining. Bye for now.